In this video, we rank the top 16 strikers in FC24, testing only those with striker as their primary position or center forward as their primary and striker as their secondary. Each striker was tested with the strongest possible team against the European Icons team for the ultimate test to determine the best striker. Unveiling our tournament bracket with standout initial matchups: Lewandowski versus Dybala, Osimhen versus Immobile, and Griezmann versus Nkunku. These close contests promise thrilling battles right from the start. Kicking off with the first matchup, two French forwards from PSG, Mbappe versus Kolo Muani, with Mbappe naturally advancing. However, Kolo Muani exits with his head held high. The young Frenchman consistently finds the right spaces and is a nimble finisher. Moving on to Haaland versus Cristiano Ronaldo. At times, we glimpse the Ronaldo of old, and even today, having him on your team feels special. He's a magnet for sensational moments, impossible to overlook. Yet, in this battle, he falls to the sensational Haaland, who can score in every conceivable way. For Ronaldo, it was an unfavorable draw, facing off against such a versatile and formidable opponent, highlighting the tough path even legends face in this tournament. Next up, Lewandowski versus Dybala, a titanic clash on paper but not in practice. Lewandowski proved elusive for us, while Dybala left a significant mark on the matches. Dybala emerged as the clear winner, dominating the encounter and showcasing his superior impact on the game. Next, we have Harry Kane versus Darwin Nunez. On paper, the gap is significant, with Kane scoring easily and Nunez struggling. However, Nunez wins this battle hands down for me. His joy in playing and omnipresence won over. Disagree with the choice? Let us know why in the comments. Moving on to an Argentine showdown, Lautaro Martinez versus Julian Alvarez. For me, Martinez is the convincing winner. Despite Julian Alvarez being an excellent player, I couldn't quite get in sync with him. Moving to the first tough decision, Osimhen versus Immobile is a close match. Both strikers possess excellent positioning and finishing skills. However, Immobile excels in teamwork, while Osimhen's blazing speed sets him apart. Ultimately, Osimhen edges out due to his youth and high potential, tipping the scales in his favor in this tightly contested battle. Next, Benzema versus Vlahovic. Neither striker suits my style, both seeming somewhat absent and lacking in speed and agility. However, Vlahovic advances, boasting one of the best trivelas, tipping the scales in his favor. Then the last and perhaps toughest first-round matchup, Griezmann versus Nkunku. Similar players, both incredibly agile and creative. Capable of scoring from distance and setting up teammates, they guarantee spectacle. The choice is tough, but Nkunku edges out due to his 5-star skill moves and scoring more goals in the tested matches, making him the preferred choice in this closely contested battle. Now onto the quarterfinals, where easy choices are behind us. Let's dive in. Starting with Mbappe facing Dybala, a personal favorite of mine since FIFA 16. As much as I admire Dybala, we can't overlook top contender Mbappe. The French forward is quicker, equally agile, and besides his long-range shooting, he can head the ball too. So, despite Dybala's undeniable talent, he falls short against Mbappe, which is no disgrace. Our next matchup features Erling Haaland against Darwin Nunez. Nunez's performance in the matches I played was so impressive, it seriously tempted me to favor him over Erling Haaland. Both strikers are tall, strong, and incredibly fast. As mentioned before, where Nunez often misses opportunities in reality, I encountered no such issues in FC24. Both are excellent at holding up the ball and playing it off to teammates. However, ultimately, Erling Haaland's quality is undeniable. No one scores more than the Norwegian striker, and in FC24, scoring with him feels effortlessly consistent. But it's clear, had Nunez not drawn Haaland, he could have gone very far. Now to the least suspenseful quarterfinal matchup, Lautaro Martinez versus Dusan Vlahovic. Personally, there's no contest for me. Vlahovic is indeed a capable finisher, but Martinez matches this and offers much more. He's faster, more agile, and better at setting up teammates. Martinez advances, Vlahovic exits. For the final quarterfinal, Victor Osimhen versus Christopher Nkunku. Two completely different strikers, each with their unique strengths. Osimhen excels as a finisher, boasting speed and always being in the right place. Nkunku, on the other hand, can create more for himself and set up teammates for goals. He's less of a traditional striker, but finishes exceptionally well. Ultimately, Nkunku is my preferred choice due to the greater joy I experience playing with him compared to Osimhen. On to the semifinals, featuring favorites Mbappe and Haaland against Martinez and Nkunku, respectively. First up, let's dive into Mbappe versus Martinez. Lautaro Martinez is a phenomenal player, fitting seamlessly into any top club. He's quite fast, extremely agile, and an excellent finisher. In the right hands, Martinez can net 25 to 35 goals a season. However, against Mbappe, there's one issue for Martinez. Mbappe matches or exceeds him in every aspect. Mbappe is faster, even more agile, and boasts 5-star skill moves. He's equally adept at finishing, possibly scoring even more. No shame for Martinez, as, like most strikers, he falls short against Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe advances to the final, as many would have anticipated. Okay, on to the other semi-final between Erling Haaland and Christopher Nkunku. These players are entirely different from one another, making them challenging to compare. The Norwegian is an exceptional finisher, always in the right place, with the ability to play well and contribute to the build-up. Nkunku, on the other hand, initiates attacks and is brilliant with the ball at his feet. He made it this far in the video because he managed to score from every angle in the test matches. But as entertaining as he was, he obviously can't match up as a striker against Haaland. This brings us to the highly anticipated final. Mbappe versus Haaland. Whose side are you on? But first, which players would you like to see ranked in our next video? Attacking midfielders or a group of icons? Let us know in the comments below. And now, the grand finale and the big question of this football era: who is better, Mbappe or Haaland? We aim to answer this in FC24. Both players are spectacular, yet their approach to the striker role couldn't be more different. By now, we've thoroughly discussed each player's qualities. The final verdict in FC24 is that I find the Frenchman Mbappe to be the better player, but I enjoy having Haaland on my team more. Mbappe can do so many things that Haaland can't. Yet Haaland has a unique presence on the field capable of scoring unique goals. Thus, each player brings their distinct qualities to the pitch, and it's entirely up to you, the player, to decide who fits your style better. And with that, we have come to the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to let us know who you'd like to see ranked next, and make sure to check out my other videos. Have a good one.